I went on a hike earlier this week with my wife and the soccer parents. We dropped our kids off at soccer, drove around the block, went on a hike through this mountain. And I noticed a couple things that apply to life that I just wanted to share with the people of God. One, life is like a hike, okay? Everybody has dreams of climbing to the top of the mountain in whatever their field is. But just like life, at the beginning of the hike, everybody's talking like they can do it. It's going to be easy. Oh, I did this before. My dad took me here. My mom. Oh, I've done this plenty of times. Oh, yeah, last week I did this. It's so easy. Trust me, I can do it. Let's go. No problem. I'm going to kill this. Also, at the bottom of the mountain, everybody's there. There's people at the bottom of the mountain playing frisbee with their dogs, having barbecues, laughing, joking, playing music. And also at the bottom of the mountain, the path is very wide. Okay? People are walking. There's obviously been a trail that everybody's walked through, so the trail is huge. It's wide, easy to walk through. Everybody's laughing, joking, having a great time. All right? Now, as you begin to walk up, the higher the mountain goes, the less tread there is on the path. Now why? Why is there less tread on the path the higher the mountain goes? Well, the reason is, listen, watch this. The reason there is less tread and the path is not as wide is because the higher the mountain goes, the less likely people have walked all the way up where you currently are. Oh my God, I don't think y'all are hearing what I'm saying. Now, all those people who talked about how easy it was at the bottom of the mountain, now you get up to, this hike that we went on. Every couple, turns, there's a little break. You can stop, take in the view and stuff like that. And when people got to that break in the mountain, all those people who had all those things that I used to do and how many times it was easy for me, when they got to that point, now all of a sudden everybody got an excuse. Okay? Every time we're like, all right, y'all, we took a break, let's keep going. Oh, you know what? This knee, you understand, this knee had always given me problems. Okay? This knee always had given me problems. When I was a kid, after the hikes, I had gotten it replaced. So, my left knee gonna go. So I'm gonna just hang back. Okay. Now, what happened to you had always walked and you had done it so many times and it was easy. And what happened? Oh, well, both my knees, you understand, the right I had got a metatarsal. Okay. Torn ACL, MCL, PCL, ACH routing number. I had to get the routing number replaced because it had 8 digits. Usually the routing number in knees has to have the 9. And this had only had the 8. Okay. Now stop. Just stop. Okay. Now as we continue to go up, guess what? The path is even shorter. Now, usually the path is dirt and rocks and, the grass had been treaded over so much that it's just dirt underneath. But now we going up higher and higher, more people dropping out. Oh, you know what? My back. Listen, I had gotten my back replaced. You see, you got to understand, my first back had went out in 88. In summer of 88, I went to a concert. A squirrel bit me. I got, scurvy in the back, and they were supposed to replace it with adamantium, but a Wolverine had got all the adamantium. And then vibranium was next up, but Wakanda was available to everybody. The vibranium was scarce. So now I got to stop here because now my back is starting to hurt. So I noticed that when things are easy, a lot of people have a lot of things to say about what they're about to do. Okay? It's a lot easier to talk about what you've done, what you're about to do, but what is not easy is to do the actual hard work Okay? Now, now mind you, I'm not saying it was easy for me. Now, the funny thing about this whole hike, and I'm not even saying I was the best because I was huffing and puffing and all that. But there was one parent, okay? She didn't say nothing about the hike, okay? When we got there, all the other parents were talking, hey, man, you listen, Ruby does, hey, she runs up this mountain. She don't even play. She does this 4 or 5 times a week. But she crazy. Watch. Now, Ruby, she ain't had nothing to say. Okay? She didn't never big herself up. No, not once. When she was time to hit the trail, next thing you know, she gone. Shoom. And I was reminded of the right way to do things. See, when you really are about your Father's business, you don't have to talk a whole bunch. You don't have to tell people what you're about to do, and you don't have to fill the air with meaningless excuses. When you are really about your business, one, you go and do your work. Secondly, people will talk about you. You don't even have to say anything for, yourself. A lot of times, especially in the social media arena, we are so quick to tell people what we dream of, what we plan to do, what we may do, and then explain ourselves when we have not done what we wanted to do, plan to do. I don't want to hear nothing. The people who are really about it, the Rubies, don't need no big up. She ain't got to write, dissertation about what she's about to do, and she ain't finna fill the air void of excuses. She just did the work. She just got up and ran. Okay? And the higher you go on this hike and in life, the less room there is for other people. No, I don't know if y'all want to hear it. I don't know if y'all want to hear it, but it's true. The higher you go, the less room there is for other people. There wasn't a lot of people who followed Ruby all the way up the mountain. Okay, now I stopped about halfway up. I was with a little girl. Her mom, she was like, hey, Kev, I can't go up no more. She wants to go up. Do you mind just going one more up and then walking her back down? Me and the little girl walked up. She's such a sweetheart. And we looked up and she said, look at how high those other people. Those people were so high up that mountain, they looked this big to us. Now, I had thought we were high. And that was as far as I could go. But there were some people who was way up there, and there wasn't no trail. And that let me make my next point as the Spirit gives utterance. Now, the higher you go, the less likely there will be a path already created for you. Because the people who've been talking at the bottom of the mountain and a little way up in the middle, they ain't even got no experience going that high. So they definitely, can't walk all the way up to create a path. So the higher you have walked, the more likely you are to have to create your own path. What does that mean? It's going to be loose. There's going to be gravel. The path will not be clear. The rocks will not be, impacted into the ground. You're more likely to slip and fall and hurt yourself. And you're less likely to be able to rely on the experience of others because others have not been where you desire to go. But shall you let others' inability to go as high as you dream stop you from achieving your goal? Can you let that happen? Because guess what? Here's the truth of the matter. It is more social at the bottom of the mountain. It was a party at the bottom. Everybody's chopping it up, having a good time, playing music, Snapchatting, getting pictures for the gram. It is more social at the bottom of the mountain. But the trophies and the achievements are at the top. Come on in here. I don't know if y'all playing around or you're listening. It's crowded at the bottom, Because it doesn't take much to walk at the bottom. Doesn't take much to walk a little ways up where the trail is there. But everybody's chilling and hanging out at the bottom. But at the top, everybody at the top, they listen, they had hiking sticks, they had water, they had sunglasses, hats. They was focused and ready to achieve that goal. They wasn't coming for the gram. They wasn't taking no pictures, none of that stuff. And I'm a social media person. I have nothing against it. I'm sharing with you what I noticed on the hike. Are you a Ruby? Are you a person who is just going to get it done without excuses, without the need to announce what you're going to do? And I got nothing against announcing. All I'm saying is if announce it in progress. Okay? I don't often talk about my dreams. I talk about what's scheduled. Huh? Listen to what I'm saying. Huh? Do you hear me what I'm saying? And that's all I really wanted to share with the people of God on today. It's just that that's just a couple of things I noticed on my hike. Announce it in progress. When I announced my tour, dates were available. Tickets were on sale. People ain't really going to get behind you until it's clear that you are seriously doing what you are saying you're going to do. Ain't nobody want to hear, man, what's what I'm thinking about? You know how many people have approached me? I got investors lined up. I got the programs. I got plenty of situations. I'm going to just need X, Y, and Z, and we really going to be on board. I've been planning. I've been preparing. Some of y'all been planning and preparing forever. Buy the domain name. Apply for the business license. Apply for your articles of incorporation. Register with the state. Sign up for the class. Sell the plate. Hire the graphic designer. Sell the shirt. Stop talking about what you may do. Close your door, boy. I'm preaching. He's a social at the bottom mountain type of child. Huh? He just wants to hang out on the Fortnite mountain. I hope that connected with you in some way. I just wanted to share my heart.